This is the brand new facelifted 78 series Toyota Land Cruiser, and this one is here for quite a special job. Let me just turn in here and we'll have a chat about it. This car has been given to us by the team from the 4-wheel drive adventure show, and it's here to be protected in the glossy self-healing paint protection film called XPEL Ultimate Fusion. Now this car presents brand new in factory condition. Only a few changes are underway already, but other than that, the car's bone stock. Understandable from the rain we've had recently, the car is dirty and it's got some minor scratches and swell marks in it from transport, improper care, washing at the dealership, who knows. So it's going to be really important, like with any other car, that this one is prepped correctly. The first step is going to be to wash and decontaminate it and to remove any exterior pieces or accessories that are going to inhibit access to the full panel where the film can go down without any visible edges, seams or gaps of unprotected paint. The glossy paint protection film has been chosen to go in contrast with Ronny's car, which is the stealth matte look finish to it. And in a couple of days, Ronny and the team are going to join us to have a look at the process of the installation. But for now, let's get started.
G'day guys, my name's Shaun. I'm going to run you through the next part of preparing this 78 series Land Cruiser for the full install of our Ultimate Fusion PPF. Basically, once it's had its wash, decontamination, all the parts have been stripped off that we're going to be wrapping around. We bring it into the booth so we can see exactly what the condition of the paint looks like. As you can see, there's pinstripes down the side. The customer's clearly used this vehicle once before on a narrow track, hence one of the reasons why he's getting the film installed. But in preparation, we need to make sure that the surface is as good as it can be before we lay it down to ensure we're not encapsulating and immortalizing any imperfections underneath the film. So in that case, and in this case, we're going to give it a single stage polish. We've taped up in preparation to make sure that we don't cop any edges when we're polishing it. The pinstripes are quite fine and light. They're not too deep, so we're not going to go too aggressive with the compound. We're just going to stick to a single stage just to get back what we need, which is really superficial pinstriping. And yeah, basically get it polished up to basically the day he picked it up. So when we lay the film down, it's going to look as best as it possibly can. So here we go.
so excited. Sweet. This is exciting.
It is. Hey Chris, how are you?
Awesome. This, can't believe it, mate. This is, I can see it from here. It's really shiny. It's like it's just come off the factory floor.
That's it. It's all happening now.
Yeah, super excited. How's it all going?
Yeah, good. We just got the whole left side in.
Yeah, wicked.
And we've started on the right side now.
Wow.
So, yeah, you will see the difference already. Like we give it a full correction. Yeah. And after that, like we cleaned it all up and we started wrapping. So.
Like one side, how long did that side take you to do?
Approximately, because I redesigned the templates, because the templates weren't precise enough, because I have a little bit of OCD.
That's
but it took me about, I would say, a day and a half, something like that. So
it's a process, eh?
Yeah, it's quite a time-consuming process.
There's so many lines on the Troopies, like on the sides. How'd you go with those little sort of?
So on the flat surfaces, you can really work the film in there and make sure, because it's straight lines, you can really see if you left any moisture bubbles or anything behind, which is something that you really want to avoid. On the more rounded areas towards where the rear lights are, it's actually just like a G-Wagon. You have to make like a little relief trim in order to work the film around the panel.
Yeah. Do you like this color?
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's such a classic color.
It's classic,
Yeah, it's beautiful.
The one thing I think, like, I'm just noticing, you know, with the wrap, it's really bringing it out, those blues. I want to have a closer look.
Yeah, let's go have a closer look.
Yeah, it's, you know, I'm really keen on keeping that classic look.
Yeah.
I don't know, it sort of reminds me of the 90s or something. But
yeah, that's right.
I'm even to the point where I'm going to keep thin tyres and just try and keep it as stock looking as I can.
Yeah, beautiful.
And I think, wow, it looks insane.
Yeah, you start to see it now that the film has laid down for like 1 or 2 days, it really starts to flatten out and the gloss just really starts to pop.
Wow.
Yeah, and as you can imagine, we have worked it all the way in all those ridges.
That's what I was saying before. There just seems to be so many different. Yeah,
that's
difficult.
Right. Yeah, even designing a template like this takes a lot of time because you want to get it right because it's such a massive sheet of film.
Huge.
It's, I think, if I'm not wrong, 2 meters and 60 centimeters all the way from the front to the back.
You wouldn't get too many cars longer than that?
Nah. Well, some panels are longer, like a 300 series is almost the same size, but it's empty. Like there's nothing in the 3/4 panel. So you can fill it up with doors, front fenders, and that way you save a lot of film. But this piece is fully dedicated to the rear quarter panel.
So what you're saying is it'd be great to see it in the sunlight. I bet it's going to be.
Oh yeah, it'll look amazing. And wait till you see the water beating off of it. The hydrophobic top coat is just amazing especially on uni colors, like flat colors like this one. It works even better than on metallics.
Yeah. So we were sort of going backwards and forwards as far as going the matte, that more aggressive, or what do you call it?
The stealth.
The stealth finish. And then, you know, coming into it, I was thinking, stealth, and obviously we tried it out in the car park. Yeah. And I don't know, I don't think the stealth, I don't know why, but it just, look, I've seen Ronny's and I think it looks awesome on Ronny's, but what do you reckon? Like, do you reckon this would have been better as stealth, or, because I like the classic look and I kind of went with that, but what's your thoughts on it?
It's whatever you like. Like some people are more in team stealth and other people are more in team fusion. For this car, I'm really leaning towards the fusion as well because the gloss really brings out the lines in this car.
Yeah. I thought the matte it looked good, but it was just something about this car that sort of needed to keep it glossy.
Yeah, definitely.
And everyone was going, you got to keep that sort of vintage, you know, really, wow.
100%.
I'm so glad I did went with it. Like it's so cool.
The lines are super visible still, and with the stealth, it would have probably taken away from that classic look.
Yeah. Can you show us how you put it on? I want to see how you.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go do a door on the right side.
Sweet.
Stay tuned in for our next episode where, alongside the 4-wheel drive adventure show team, we show them the process of installing paint protection film to the 78 series Land Cruiser in a level of detail we've never previously shown on any of our videos. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.